Hello, welcome to my live. I'm Rhonda Kelly, coming to you on a very, very cold 20th of June. It's absolutely freezing. I've literally just had another shower to stay warm, so that's why my hair's wet. Yeah, I hope everyone is well. Yeah, amazing time touring. I'm still in Melbourne, as my title suggests. I was at the Witches Market last weekend. They had a Witches Ball and Witches Market. Absolutely fantastic event. I absolutely loved it. A brilliant community, very supportive, very welcoming, very excited to be a part of that event and all that coven of witches. And before that, I was at the Melbourne Mind Body Spirit Festival, and that was another successful event. So I'm very lucky. I have a great following. I wasn't sure what to expect at the Witches Market because I hadn't attended that before, but I was busy doing readings, had some beautiful, amazing connections. And I'm really blessed with what I do. I love doing readings and being able to connect with people. So that was absolutely amazing. I've got a few things coming up. Having a break for a few weeks. I've got my Nana's birthday next weekend, so that's nice to be able to go to that. And that's my husband's Nana. I've adopted her as my Nana because all my grandparents have passed. So that's this weekend on a personal note. Then I've got a couple of weeks off, would you believe it? Then on the 7th of July, I'm going to be in Brunswick in Melbourne. Then I'm going to be at the Central Coast on the 14th that weekend. You can have a look on my calendly.com, Psychic Rhonda Kelly. I'll put my new website across as well, rhondakelly.com. So that's you can book in for where I'm going to be in Melbourne in a couple of weeks, and then Central Coast. And then I'm doing another psychic cruise on the 26th of July. So I'm heading up in July, Sydney, Central Coast, and then back to Queensland, the Gold Coast. So that's what I'm doing in July. Not got any planned events until a couple of months after that, but you'll be finding out about that shortly. There's about to be a big media blast about that, so you'll find out about that. And as you know, I'm Rhonda Kelly. That's my website going across, rhondakelly.com. On my website and my social media, you always see a photo of me. I've had some more recent confusion. Someone's thought someone else was me, but it's not. You know who I am. You see me at psychic fairs and events all around Australia. So that's me, Rhonda Kelly. You always see my events and my photos. Yeah, that's me. I've had some other changes. I'm still doing my subscription model. Just bear with me. I'm just checking for messages. I haven't had any subscribers post any questions. Just checking my Facebook. No, I just thought I was being asked questions, but I'm not. No, that's fine. Okay, yeah, so basically, just some bit of housekeeping. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Got events coming up. With the Calendly link, you can book in privately with me as well. I've got 20, 40 or 6-minute reading options available. So that I'm finding just the easiest way of booking, and I'm getting it's just, and I've had great feedback about that. It's just much easier to book with me now that I've got that set up. There's been, I've also had confusion on TikTok. There's another Rhonda's Readings on TikTok. That's not me. So if you look on my website, rhondakelly.com, you'll see what my social media actually are. So they're mine. And you always see a photo of me on that. So just a bit of housekeeping with that. Had some in Melbourne, at Melbourne MBS, was interesting. I had some clients from a long time ago, like 15, 16 years ago. So that was amazing that they came and had readings with me. So thank you for that. Yeah, so basically not as much to advertise as last time because I've kind of already done those. So thank you to the Mind Body Spirit Festival and and that sort of thing. I'm not going to Perth this weekend because I've got the family engagement. I'm not going. So I've had inquiries about that, and my answer to that is look on calendly.com/psychic Rhonda Kelly, and you can book a reading with me. That would be remote, of course. I'm not in WA. And that's going to be via phone unless otherwise requested. So if you're requesting to see me, then I can do that. But otherwise it will be a phone if you don't request that. So just so that you know that. I've got a few people watching. No one's actually saying anything. I've also had people ask why I haven't been on Psychic TV lately. I haven't been logged on lately. I've just been busy with readings. Obviously, when I go to events, I have catch-up readings. I've also had people say, can I book with you like that day? And I'm not always available. So that's just how it is. If you do want to book a reading, then book in advance. That's my recommendation. With Psychic TV, I log on when I can. I logged in, I believe, on Monday, Tuesday. And that was great. I had a lot of calls when I logged in, so that was great. But you can, if you have any feedback like that, or there's any particular times you want me to log on, I'll take that under consideration. But I can't guarantee it. I've generally got better availability Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because the Mondays and Fridays I'm usually traveling to and from events, and I do actually drive. So I drive Melbourne to Sydney. I don't, so it's a whole day of driving. So that's what I'm doing. And that was really busy last month in particular when I did Adelaide and Canberra. I just basically I lost 4 days worth of driving kind of thing. So obviously I can't do readings when I drive. I like to be focused in what I'm doing. I have had interesting comments from people saying, why don't you use tarot? As though that's a bad thing. And these are people that hadn't read with me before, hadn't actually had readings. And I basically, I basically say, I don't need any tools. I do have oracle cards with me, but I use all my senses. I hear, see, smell, feel, taste, and I can connect with you without needing anything. So I don't need to look at cards. I realize face to face, it's nice to have cards so you can see them. But I don't need to read the cards. So I did have one lady, I did the reading without even looking at the cards. I got her to shuffle them. And she was really perplexed, saying, how can you know that without cards? You were spot on. So it was quite funny. So that's, and some people rely on cards or need cards or can only do readings with cards, and that's fine if that works for them. But that's not me. So my answer to those questions are just really trust your intuition in choosing a reader. You should have a reading with someone who does not require anything from you. So if you get someone that wants a list of details, they want to see photos of family members, they want to see a business card, they want to see a license, my first thought is I'd be frightened of handing over personal information. But that's also telling me that person is either not an experienced reader or not confident in doing readings. So that's my answer to that. Choose a reader who can actually connect without anything, and isn't rigid in what they require for the reading, because every reading is different kind of thing. Like I normally hold keys or something like that, and sometimes they don't have keys, so that's okay. I can still do the reading. Hi Zane's Tarot, how are you? I've got other people watching, but they're not saying anything. I charge $10 per reading for my live, and it's quite funny. I've had a lot of drop off since I've been doing that. I was getting 40 people watching, and now maybe 2, but that's okay. I do have a subscription model, which I'm getting to, and basically, if you subscribe with me, you get you're in a private group, so no one can access the group. And I have realised that my page wasn't private, so I've changed that to a group, where you have my teaching content. That's one a month, but you also have access to the lives where you can ask a question. So it's $20 a month to subscribe, or $100 for 6 months, or $200 for 12 months. So the subscribers can ask 3 questions, and I haven't actually had any questions lately, which doesn't really help. but I might be able to get to them later. So yeah, that's basically me. I thought that this would be just a short little live because I'm no longer offering free readings, but that's okay. That's fine. I've been busy in my business, so that's okay. And the reason why I chose to do that was I wanted to offer something a bit more to subscribers, but I also wanted to respect people who've actually paid for the reading. And I've been doing free readings on lives for years. So, there's a lot of other people that do that now. So feel free to go to them. But I just am not offering that anymore. Yeah, so hopefully that answers your question, Zane. So there's not a free list, but there is a subscription. And if you look at calendly.com/psychic Rhonda Kelly, you'll be able to see how you can subscribe to that. And any questions, you can contact me. That's my phone number. If there's any question, if you've contacted by anyone claiming to be me or with anything about me, please let me know. Please forward me that, regardless of whether it says it's confidential or some crap, just forward that to me. And if there's any questions about who I am or where I am, then always look for the photo of me, because if there's not a photo of me, then it's not me. And if you've been watching me for a while, I have trolls, and I have just really unethical people that watch what I do and copy what I do. Alrighty, I think that's about it then. If you don't know who I am, that's me. Got exciting events coming up towards the end of the year, but I'll advertise them later on. Yeah, I had one troll after my last live, and I blocked and deleted that. So thank you so much to the alert person that let me know that. That was amazing. Yeah, that's basically it, actually. Just checking. Sorry, I am just going to check my group and see if there's any comments on that. No comments. That's okay. Alrighty. Well, I was going to say good night. It's not good night. Hopefully you're staying warm and you don't do something silly like I did and have a shower to stay warm and then realize then your hair's wet again and all the rest of it. But anyway, I hope everyone's doing well, and I'll see you around. If you want a reading with me and don't know where I am, then have a look at my Calendly link. If you're in Melbourne or Central Coast or Gold Coast, I'm coming to you shortly or next month. Thank you. Bye.